Poland syndrome, a rare condition I wish I didn't know existed, a condition I wish had not defined my life. It has dictated every moment, every decision, every thought. I cannot escape its cruel grip. I will forever be its prisoner. Poland syndrome quietly took hold of the entire left side of my torso in utero, as if it were a living, malevolent entity. It blocked the growth of 3 of my ribs, barred my pectoral and underarm muscles from forming, leaving a concave depression on the left side of my chest, which in turn prevented a breast from developing. Poland syndrome also generated a solitary left kidney and a double uterus. Poland syndrome then went on to form my spine into the shape of an S, producing a significant hump on my back. All of these conditions and more have negatively impacted the quality of my life. As I was being silently besieged in utero, I would not know the extent of the psychological impact these birth defects would have on my mental health. Born into a society where a woman's breasts seemingly define her worth, where symmetry is king and beauty is measured in terms of a mathematical formula, I became insignificant. We all, every one of us, has a burden to bear and a story to tell. I am not unique in this regard. Mine, however, is a life born of multiple congenital birth defects that, without a doubt, have dictated the trajectory of my existence. My journey continues to be a challenging one, but I have realized a few things about myself and my circumstances along the way. Being sad is not a crime, nor is it something to feel guilty about. Crying and feeling sorry for ourselves are not punishments. We are allowed to feel our emotions and to let them flow through us. There are times when overwhelming sadness and even anger refuse to stop pounding on my heart until I acknowledge them. So I have learned to invite them in. I let them stay for a while. I know tomorrow will be a brighter day, even if that tomorrow takes many days to arrive. Sitting with our sadness should not be offensive. It's not up to anyone but ourselves to decide how to grieve our own suffering. We shouldn't have to hide our grief. It is not shameful or weak to embrace our sadness. Depression and anxiety should not be hidden away, ignored, or suppressed. Depression and anxiety are not failures. I live with them. They are a part of me. Putting pressure on myself to ignore my own feelings is destructive to my mental health. Accepting my emotions and making peace with them has helped me process the really difficult days. I live in tandem with my own anxiety, as I have found that refusing to acknowledge my deepest feelings is to deny who I am. Being with my sadness is a necessary exercise. To revisit open wounds lets me know that what I'm feeling is valid. I am mindful of the fact that expressing my negative emotions, coupled with my dark and marauding nature, can seem unsettling, especially in a world where only positivity is treasured. Still, I frequently take stock in my misfortune. I search for validation, for some kind of acknowledgement of my suffering, as I purposely navigate the depths of my emotions. I have not been humbled by my birth defects. I have never accepted that this had to be me. I suffer with bouts of agonizing depression, anger, deep sadness, severe anxiety, and torturing chronic pain. I am extremely introverted, and my capacity for avoiding other people has been a learned phenomenon after years of having my distress ignored, played down, or even vilified. As a result, and for my own self-preservation, I have developed an unyielding emotional wall, all supported by a solid foundation of aggravation and sarcasm, and they have become my armor. My weapons of choice? A sharp tongue, pen and paper, brush and canvas, and these have protected me. I embrace them, nurture them. They are my closest allies, and I wield them with the strength of a warrior. I am fully aware of my own demons, but I have discovered that in order to slay them, I must first embrace them. We may never win the war against our own inner turmoil, but we all possess the power to conquer each and every battle in our own way.